the first drop's illegal. And it's
fun. Like, it was so fun. In a million years, well, I would have guessed it would have been that good.
So what's up, guys? We're at Six Flags Great America today.
I'm not excited at all.
Me and Dane's first time, his first time, but he doesn't like roller coasters. So
This is definitely not a park I go to like 20 times.
no, it's his home park. He's showing us around. We flew up from North Carolina, so
These idiots wanted to ride it. Oh yeah. These idiots wanted to ride Tiger Terror, so we rode it, and now they understand.
I'll pop up the back row POV I got. So yeah, you can watch that. Yep. We just rode X-Flight. Oh, that was a really fun ride. What did you think?
So fun. Like, it was so fun.
Yeah, that was a good ride. The first drop is really good. I was very surprised on that. Such a good ride. What do you guys think?
I didn't ride it.
You didn't ride it, but
I rode it,
fun.
but I ride it a lot, so my opinion's not valid.
So much fun. I think it's fun. I like Gatekeeper and Thunderbird better though. Fun ride.
Gatekeeper's better.
Yeah, Gatekeeper's better.
Behind the yellow line as the gates are closing. Guests must be 48 inches.
We just rode Viper. Oh, that was so good. That is supposedly running really good this year. We got
Never in a million years, well, I would have guessed it would have been that good.
so good. Like we got,
Once again, I've ridden this a lot, so my opinion's invalid.
bro. You got
also ridden a lot,
but
it's still fantastic. This is a good year for Viper. It's running well.
yeah. And then like first time for me, and like I was out of my seat just flying. It was so good. We just rode Raging Bull. That was fun. I love that. Pretty, not very intense, but the first drop's illegal. And it's a good, well-paced ride. I think I like it. Better than Apollo and better than Thunderstriker. What do you think?
Yeah, same. Better than Apollo and Thunderstriker. Also, the trim, the mid-course doesn't hit as hard. The second half is way better than when it does hit.
Max.
Unfortunately,
for
it hit.
sure. Yep. Dane, your first time. What did you
It was
think?
good. The first jump was really good, but the rest was good. I mean, it was a good ride. It was exactly what I thought it would ride.
Yeah, me too. I don't like it better than like Diamondback or Nitro, like I said, but I like it better than Thunderstriker.
I wish I had gotten on Nitro.
What do you think?
Oh yeah, I've ridden this a lot. It's good.
It's always gotta say. He does not like his home park. Get on the park.
Love my home park.
His work. In fact, that's the most effective hard call I've ever heard.
Okay, so after
The
this, we want to
stage
go
has reached its
to DC because that'll knock out.
Armstrong claims that he is the grand champion hog car in Puckett County, and he further claims that he can call the demon out of the ride by using the car which he
Alright, we just rode Demon. That was actually not that bad. I'm not an aero guy, so usually I hate these, but that was not bad. Dane, first time, what'd you think?
Sean Hustle.
I like
We
it.
don't have all day.
There was ejector on the drop, and it was very aero. So I liked it.
Nice.
We have an hour to get.
Oh, man. Ryan, Little Dipper trying to get this guy to 500.
Welcome back, riders. When the train stops, unfasten your seatbelt and push up on your ramp bar. Exit to your right and down the ramp and enjoy the rest of your day here at Great America. Oncoming riders.
Push down, pull up, push down, pull up.
To finish the day, we did Batman the Ride, Sprocket Rockets, Little Dipper, Dark Knight, and Max Force. Batman the Ride was one of my favorite Batman clones. I currently have it as my number 2 Batman clone behind Six Flags Over Georgia's. It was really intense, and it had really good foot Gs. It probably helps that it was the original Batman clone too, and the first B&M invert. Little Dipper and Sprocket Rockets were what you'd expect out of a kiddie coaster. However, Dark Knight was the best Wild Mouse I've ever ridden. It felt fast compared to the other Wild Mouses, and the indoor setting probably helped too. We saved the best for last, as Max Force was our final ride. We were able to seat hop on it, so I got a total of 3 rides on the first day. Max Force is my favorite in the park due to its crazy fast launch and quick elements. The launch feels shorter than a hydraulic launch, but it still just absolutely sends you. Overall, we had a great first day at Six Flags Great America, and were able to ride 9 coasters in just 3 hours, as we only had from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. It was not super busy at all for a Friday, fortunately, as the longest we ever really waited was probably 10 minutes, and everything was a station wait pretty much. Stay tuned for the end of the video though to see what we did after our first day at the park. So we just rode V2 and Joker, and those were pretty fun. I mean, they're clones, but I really liked V2 a lot. It felt better than Possessed for some reason, and Joker's just Joker.
Yeah, you ride them all the time, but you're showing us around.
I ride them all the time, but they're fun rides. I mean, I always like Impulses. They're kind of forceful. So.
Oh, for sure. This one especially, like, I really like this one for some reason. It was really fun. We just rode Goliath for the first time, 3 times actually. I really liked it. Low tier RMC, but I kind of wasn't expecting that. But it was definitely, I liked it the back, or the front better than the back.
I rode it front and back. I prefer the back, which is kind of weird. I thought I would like the front better. The front is really good, and Michael said it's good in the front warmed up. It's better than I thought it would be. Yeah. But still lower tier, but better than Storm Chaser and a lot of other RMCs. But no, it's a good ride.
No, I'd say front row that was better than Storm Chaser, but in the back I prefer Storm Chaser. Superman was the last credit we got at the park, as unfortunately American Eagle and Wizard were closed for our visit, but we knew this going in, so this was no surprise. Superman was a pretty fun coaster, but no different than the one at Great Adventure in Over Georgia, minus the absence of terrain that Georgia's has. Six Flags Great America was one of the last major Six Flags parks I needed to check off, and needless to say, I was very impressed with Great America. They have a really good collection of coasters, and the park's operations were the best I've seen at a Six Flags park. The dispatches were really fast on all of the major coasters, and I visited only about 3 weeks after the park opened for the season, so that's pretty impressive. We visited the park on a Friday afternoon and a Saturday all day, so I expected a lot of crowds. However, that really only ended up being the case on Saturday. Friday, as I mentioned earlier, we rode 7 coasters in 3 hours as we only had from 4 p.m. till 7 p.m. Everything was no more than a 10 to 15 minute wait. However, on Saturday, as expected, it was pretty busy. Most of the coasters were at least a 45 minute to an hour long wait, some even getting up to an hour and 45. Because of this, we were only able to re-ride Raging Bull, X-Flight, and Viper a couple of times after getting the remainder of the credits we needed. However, we did get lucky at the end as we were able to finish with max force and only wait about 15 minutes for it. Some other things I would like to point out is that every coaster has bins in the station platform, so you will not need to worry about loose articles. And if you like credits, about 10 minutes away from Great America in Waukegan is an indoor FEC called, wait for it, People's Choice. It's home to one coaster called Dragon Coaster. We went after our first day at Great America to get the +1 because we're just like that. And needless to say, it was probably one of the greatest coasters we ever did. Here it is.